What's up, y'all? It's your girl Brandy from Stay Snatched, and I'm here today to show you guys how to make DIY natural peanut butter. And I'm only going to use one ingredient to make the peanut butter. All you need to make peanut butter natural is peanuts. And you may be asking, why do I have all of these other ingredients here? These are different things that you can add to your peanut butter after the fact, after you've made it, to kind of give it more flavor, more sweetness, if you do want that additional sweetness in addition to your all natural taste. So I'm going to use my Blendtec Blender. This is a high-powered blender. You can use any high-powered blender that you like. With the Blendtec, you can save using my discount code Stay Snatched. That'll get you 25% off on the Blendtec website. So the additional things that I have here, first, I do want to point out that these are natural peanuts. I got these at Trader Joe's. This is 3 cups of peanuts, and they were only maybe a couple of dollars. Just be very leery about the peanuts that you buy in the store. A lot of those peanuts have other ingredients. You have to read the ingredient label really carefully. For example, I was in just a regular grocery store looking for roasted peanuts to use, and a lot of the brands like Planters included cornstarch and a lot of other ingredients that I couldn't even pronounce. So you want to get roasted peanuts or some peanuts that only have peanuts in the label or peanuts and salt in the label. If it has anything else, then they've really started to become unnatural peanuts. The other things that I have here are my favorite 0 carb, 0 calorie organic sweeteners, and that is the Lakanto monk fruit sweetener. I love it. This is just the white granular sweetener. As you can see, I clearly use it a lot because it's almost gone. So I think that I'm actually going to try some of the golden sweetener, which is the equivalent of brown sugar. And again, this is all natural, organic, it's plant-based, dairy-free, 0 carbs, 0 calories. So I think I might go with the golden sweetener, brown sugar today. Another thing I wanted to point out is you can add MCT oil to your peanut butter to help you get that additional fat boost. For all of my low carb folks out there, you guys know the importance of MCT oil, and if you're able to get it in every single day, the better. So this is something else that you can add to your peanut butter if you wish. If you're not low carb and you want to sweeten it with some honey, you can do that as well. I've got some celery so that I can taste this peanut butter, show you guys what it's tasting like, what it's looking like once everything is done. And I do have kosher salt. I am going to add some kosher salt to mine. Totally optional. You don't have to do it. All right, so I'm going to take the lid off my blender, and then I'm going to add the peanuts. I'm going to put some kosher salt in here, maybe about a teaspoon of salt in. Put the lid back on. And then I'm going to grind this up at a really low speed first. I'm going to try 60 seconds. You kind of want to get the nuts chopped up first, and then we'll blend it at a higher speed to get it a little more creamy. And so once the peanuts start to get chopped, they will line along the edge of the blender away from the blade. So you want to take a silicone spoon or a spatula and kind of get that down there, back over the blade. It smells so good. It smells just like peanuts. Or peanut butter, since obviously it's peanuts. All right, so I've got it back over the blade. I'm going to go back to chopping on that low speed. That was about 20 seconds, 20 or 30 seconds. All right, so it's still kind of lining along the edge away from the blade. So now I'm going to crank up the power and see if we can get it going at a higher speed, because right now, I'll show you guys what it looks. This is how it looks. So it's kind of like, still like a paste, almost. So let's crank it up, see what we get. All right, so I had cranked it up before, but then right when it started going, I said I'm gonna crank it back down because I could see that the nuts were not moving throughout there. And as you can see, that blender blade has been working a lot. We've got some steam coming up. So I cranked it back down to the original lower level that we had it on before, and it's already getting really, really creamy. So if you wanted to add sweeteners, honey, or even your MCT oil, now is the time that I would add it. I'm gonna give it a stir, and I'm also going to blend it again. But if you like really thick peanut butter, this is probably your ideal. So this was 2 minutes on just the lower chop setting for the Blendtec. And so whatever blender you're using, it probably has a low speed that you can kind of work with. All right, it's much creamier now. And so I'm gonna call this done. So I feel like I blended for 2.5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes total. I like the idea of just kind of eyeballing it to see how it looks. So what I want to do is I want to keep half of it just natural peanut butter unsweetened, and then I do want to sweeten half of it with the brown golden sweetener from Lakanto monk fruit. So we'll try that. It's really thick. If you like it more creamy, then you can definitely keep blending. All right, so we've got our thick natural peanut butter in here. I'm gonna add maybe a tablespoon and a half to the remaining mixture. And you can use any sweetener that you want. Yeah, I'll do a tablespoon and a half of the golden sweetener. Again, you can use any sweetener you want. This is what I like and love. So I'm gonna get this one a lot more creamy, less thick, and it's going to be sweetened. All right, so when I was blending at a lower speed, it was on chop. This is on mixed. So yeah, it's a lot creamier, a lot less thick. I'm gonna see if I can get it, thin it out even more than this, but I actually think this might be really good. All right, that was 30 more seconds. Let's get this in the mason jar and see how it tastes. And I'm gonna pour this in. So you can definitely get a full mason jar out of here if we didn't divide these up. And then you can still spoon the rest out of this blender, of course. All right, now it's time to test. Taste test. So this is the one with the sweetener, this is the one without. Let's go with the one without first. So good. I've always been a really big fan of natural peanut butter ever since I gave up the fake stuff. Maybe 7 years ago, I've tried that powdered PB2 peanut butter. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. It's also maybe a little tad on the pricey side. So why not just buy natural peanut butter? Or now, why not just make natural peanut butter? So I will try the sweetened one. I only did a tablespoon and a half of the sweetener, so I'm curious on if that was enough, too much, how it's gonna be. Wow. Okay, this is amazing. If you're looking to make cookies, make dessert, or even eat something boring like celery with peanut butter, this is where you're at. This is what you need to go to. I did a tablespoon and a half for half of this mixture. So I probably recommend 2 to 3 tablespoons for all of it. This is perfect. And there's still quite a bit, if I can get this off, of peanut butter in here. So there's more than just this for that tablespoon and a half. That's amazing. Again, adding your MCT oil to that will probably be perfect if you need like a morning snack. I have a homemade yogurt recipe on my blog. This would be awesome to drizzle on top and then mix it all in. Perfect. So we did this in under 10 minutes. You can make your own peanut butter using just a few ingredients. If you want to keep it all natural, all you need are the peanuts. And then if you want to sweeten it up, all you need is your favorite sweetener. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will chat again soon.